Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Dallas Stars franchise mode. So in last episode we had the conference finals against the Sweden Moose, and we managed to defeat them in 6 games. As you could see, game 1 was a good offensive game. Game 2 we kind of dropped off a bit, and same with game 3. But then we rallied with 3 straight wins where we played pretty good offensively, especially in this game with a 7-5 victory. We had a late goal from our defenseman Helmer in that one. But now we're up in the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in quite a long time against the Tampa Bay Lightning, who finished 40-31-8-3 during the regular season. So I already showed you guys the roster in last episode. They do seem like a very young and inexperienced team. We could take advantage of that considering we do got a decent amount of veterans on our team. But who knows how they simulate. They simulated better than us during the regular season. Let's take a quick look at how they did during the regular season in terms of their power play and all that. Just curious. So let's go by the entire league. So we were 12th, I think. Yeah, we were 12th. They were 10th. They scored 297 goals, which was more than us. So they were better offensively, probably due to their young guys. Defensively, they were a bit better. And then power play-wise, they were a bit worse. And penalty kill-wise, they were a bit better as well. So we're pretty similar teams. They also actually have former goaltender Tomas Vokoun as their starters, so I am kind of curious if we are able to actually beat them or not, because hopefully Vokoun doesn't come back to bite us. Tampa Bay has also had a pretty good playoffs so far. They have the exact same record as us. As you can see, in 5 games they beat out Hartford in round 1. They also beat out Montreal in 5 games in round 2, and then they beat out the Washington Capitals in 6 games in the conference finals. While us, we managed to beat out Detroit, who had 108 points during the regular season in 6 games in round 1. And then we managed to sweep the President's Trophy winning Winnipeg Jets in 4 in round 2 and take out Sweden in 6 games in the conference finals. So yeah, that's how we got to the finals, and now how Tampa Bay got to the finals. Hopefully we could beat them, because I really would like to win the Stanley Cup. Also, I just realized Sador, who we have on our second line, was a former pick of the Tampa Bay Lightning a few years back. We acquired him for like first rounders, so that's kind of interesting. So yeah, let's get into the Stanley Cup Finals and waste no more time. See if we can capture that second Stanley Cup. Hopefully we can. This might be one of those series though that go like 7 games. So here we go, game number 1 at the Thunderdome in Tampa Bay. I think the Thunderdome was actually where like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays technically at that time played. So here we go, first period of the Stanley Cup Finals in game 1. We're down 2-1. Not good. Habscheid scores Soleil again. Soleil was really good last round. He had like 3 goals, and now he's got another. And then Louis Vara scores for them. So we're down 2-1 after 1. Not a good start for Giguère. But yeah, hopefully we can bounce back in a second. Shots are 14-10 in favor of us. Second period, tie game. So tie game, and it's the former draft pick Sador, who is a former pick of Tampa Bay. That's pretty good to see him score against his former team. Let's see what happens here in the third. Penalty kill. Come on, boys. Kill it off. Nicely done. And there's a goal from Knights, who only had 1 goal prior to this. And he's a 4th liner, so that's good to see our depth coming through. We have regained the lead. Or got the lead for the first time in this game. Just lock it down, boys. And there's a goal from Mike Medano on the empty net, but a goal from Giguère, or not Giguère, Geoffrion pulled them with him one again, but Mike Medano's empty netter is the game winner. So Mike Medano has been coming through in the clutch quite a bit in this playoffs. There was one game where we just barely won 6-5 that he had a big goal in. So Soleil's 4 from Clancy and Wong, Sador from Pavelski and Lundell, Knights from Clancy and Ozolinch, and Medano from Drake. So we win game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. We need to keep it up though, because Tampa Bay seems like a different beast in comparison to some of the other teams. So Habscheid gets first star, Louis Vara the second star, and Medano with the game-winning goal, the 3rd star, even though it was an empty netter. Okay, so that was on the road as well, so hopefully we can use our home ice in the next 2 games after this one to our advantage. Game number 2 in Tampa Bay. Let's see if we can take a 2-0 series lead here. That would be really big in the Stanley Cup Finals. Come on, boys. First period, 1-0 us. Let's go. Anton Lundell, who's been kind of struggling for goals scores on the power play. Shots are 11-5 in favor of us, so a good period for us to play defensively, not allowing a lot of shots on goal. And we're up 1-0 after one. Second period, 2-0 us. Let's go. Lindell again. Okay. Every line has been pretty good so far, I think, in this playoff run. So shots are 23-14. We have a 2-0 series lead. Can we just lock this one down against Vokoun in Tampa Bay to take a 2-0 series lead? Lindell scores a hat trick. Okay. I see you, Anton Lindell, now. Hebert scores for Tampa Bay, but Anton Lindell with a hat trick in this game number 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Good way to come through. And we are going to lock this one down and take a 2-0 series lead headed home in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go, Anton. Anton Lindell with his 5th, 6th, and 7th goal of the playoffs. Nicely done. All from different players almost, except for Sador had 2 assists in that game. But we have a 2-0 series lead, and Jaguar was fantastic that game. So he definitely had a bit of a rebound from his last round where he kind of struggled. So Lindell the first star, Jaguar the second star, and Sador the third. You just got to keep this up. This team has been really good since the playoffs happened. Like, we're 14-4. Well, Tampa Bay is 12-6. Okay, so now the series shifts home. Can we use this home ice to our advantage and win at least one game on home ice? Here we go, boys. Let's do this. Come on, Medano and all you veterans. First period, 2-2. Okay, so not a good defensive first period. Not a good game for Jaguar so far. But we at least have a tight game coming out of it. So Sador scores a power play goal. Louis Vara and Franco score. So that's a 4th liner for them. And our 4th liner in Ewan scores to tie the game up. Shots are 13-10 in favor of us. Second period, 4-2 us. Let's go, man. We're almost up 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Medano and Franzen score. And we have a 2-goal advantage going into the third. Shots are 23-22 in favor of us, so a good bounce back of a period from Jaguar. Let's see what happens here in the third period. Can we lock this one down and be 1 win away from the Stanley Cup? Louis Vara pulls Tampa Bay onto the board again to make it a 4-3 game, but Lindell with his 4th of this round makes it 5-3. Just lock it down, guys. Lock it down. Habscheid pulls Tampa Bay on the board to make it a 5-4 game, but Pavelski with his first ever playoff goal, I think, makes it 6-4, and Sador makes it 7-4. And we are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup. We have 4 opportunities to win this cup. We need to win it. Sador from Ozelinch and Wong, Ewan from Pavelski, Franzen from Ozelinch and Knights, Medano from Drake and Holweg, Lindell from Sador and Sliger, Pavelski from DeSantis, his first ever playoff goal, and Sador from Patrick. Sador's been fantastic against his former team. 3 points in that game. Habscheid gets 2nd star and Pavelski to 3rd. But we're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup. I don't even believe this because, like I said, I didn't even think this team was going to be a playoff team really during the regular season. But we managed to take out 2 really good teams, and then when that happened, I'm like, I think this team is definitely destined for a chance at the Stanley Cup, and we might be getting it if we win this game, or next game, or next game, or the next game. So come on, guys, let's do this. Let's win that Stanley Cup for the first time since, I think, probably like 10 seasons ago. Real-time simulation this game just in case. And if there's a chance for us to win the cup, we'll intervene and watch the celebration. Come on, boys. Yes, DeSantis opens the scoring. Nicely done. Power play for us. We don't score on it. Penalty kill. Nicely done. Come on, boys. Just lock down his first period. Good. Okay, good opening period. Shots are 9 apiece, and it's 1-0 for us. Who's going to come through in a second to give us some more insurance? Come on, boys. Come on. Penalty kill. Nicely done again. Yes, Sador again against his former team. Man, Sador's had a good Stanley Cup Finals. 2-0. Everything's clicking in this playoff run for us as we have a 2-0 lead Headed into the third period. Can we lock this one down and capture our second Stanley Cup? I'm going to go down the 4-time simulation with 10 minutes left. Probably Jeffron gets Tampa Bay on the board. Make this a close game. Let's go down to 4. 4. But they have a power play opportunity. We kill it off. I'll intervene with like 3 minutes left, I think. We still have a 1-goal advantage. This is a very, very tight game. And I'll let you guys watch now. Hopefully they don't tie it up. Hopefully we still win the Stanley Cup. But yeah, I'll let you guys watch, and I will see you guys at the end of it.
Medano's won it. Puck picked up in the open ice. Gets the puck over to Medano. Dallas on the attack. Hammers it on net, and that's blocked. Finds some space in the corner. Hammers the shot, and he scores! What a shot!
One-timed into the net. Everybody is puck watching. The guy carrying it behind the net. I know he's got the puck, but the dangerous guy is behind you. He's in front of the net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Dallas seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Wong's won the draw here in the open ice. Pavelski's got the puck through the neutral zone. Dallas has it in the offensive end and pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Takes the pass. Comes up with the stop. Back at the point, they set it up. One-time shot. Makes the save.
It's another sold-out game. The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
And there it is, what every player dreams of hoisting. How hard is it to stay focused here now?
Why, imagine when you get this close, it's all you can think about, because almost every player has won this trophy in their dreams.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And now he moves it quickly to Pavelski. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Tampa Bay's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Wide open net, and breathe.
I got 2 of these in my career. I was never out at the end of a game.
You had 400 goals and only scored 2 empty netters?
Yeah, when we were protecting a lead, it was safest with me sitting down.
What an indictment.
Oh, yeah. They'd really have to screw this up now, James, to lose. The empty netter should put it away.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Here's a short pass to Folk. Into the corner. Handles the puck. Puts it in deep. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Over the line they come. Tampa Bay's got possession here in the neutral zone. Jeffrion's caught with the hook, and the officials saw it. Let's see the call here. Pretty easy call to make, hooking right here.
Well, he gets a stick around his waist, then he stops skating. It's almost like he's advertising for the penalty.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. And the dream is about to be realized. They're about to win the Stanley Cup. It is all over. Never gets tired of saying this. Your Stanley Cup champions.
performance. They were on this series. They were detailed. They laid out a plan, and they followed it as tightly as they could. They deserve to hoist the mug.
Ray, these are the moments that are generally immortalized in hockey history. Some of the most iconic pictures are usually involved with that championship right there, Lord Stanley.
Well, I guess there's one way to look at this, James, and rate at the bottom line. There's one winner, everyone else is a loser. Doesn't matter if you got here or not, you didn't win.
Hard-fought series by both teams, but one's going on and one's going home.
One half of that line is a heck of a lot happier than the other as they get to go through as winners.
Conn Smythe winner, or simply put, there's your playoff MVP.
What an outstanding tournament he's had. From the very first round all the way through, the most impactful player on this team deserves the Conn Smythe.
Well, this is the perks of being one of the leaders here. You get to collect the Stanley Cup first.
Yes, but I think the most important thing is these guys will be tied together forever. Their names will be on that trophy. They'll have reunions, and it won't be who held it first. It'll be
but
that we all
okay,
had to.
Ray. Dibs are okay.
Sure, but it's not going to matter in 10 seconds.
Oh, and they get to take the tour with the championship. I can't even imagine what that feeling must be like.
What an amazing accomplishment to win, and it must be such relief to get your hands on the trophy to realize this is it. This is what I played for.
And as they gather for the team photo, there are your Stanley Cup champions.
This is the emotional picture, the one with the cup for the first time. The polished one will be in a couple of days when everybody's shaved their beards and combed their hair.
So there you guys have it. We have won our second Stanley Cup. A couple of late goals from Drake on the goaltender, and then also an empty netter from Helmer. The Stanley Cup celebration was pretty sad to watch because one of the guys that got the Stanley Cup was Ruslan Saleh, and obviously he passed away in the plane accident in 2011. So rest in peace to Ruslan. Hopefully he saw this wherever he is. Anyways, J.S. Jaguar gets first star in that game. Sidor second star, and DeSantis the third. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Trevor Wong took home the Conn Smythe in this Stanley Cup Finals. So I'm pretty impressed with this team. I didn't think we were going to be a cup-winning team, but we are. Because I thought this team was probably going to be one of those teams that just barely make it into the playoffs and then lose in round one. But we upset two really good teams, and then we beat Sweden, and then we also swept Tampa Bay in the Cup Finals. So we go 16-4 en route to our second Stanley Cup. So very dominant in the playoffs. Let's just take a look at our player stats for the playoffs. And then we'll take a look at the awards to wrap up the season, and that'll be it for this episode. But yeah, seeing Ruslan Saleh get that Stanley Cup it's kind of sad to see that. And then he also passed it to J.S. Jaguar, so two Anaheim Mighty Ducks teammates. So that was a very good and special moment, for probably the best moment in NHL 20 for me so far. So Wong, 25 points in 20 games, definitely deserved that Conn Smythe. He had how much points in the regular season? 77. But he absolutely killed it in the playoffs. He's over point per game actually in his career playoffs now. I think that's what it said. Yep. And then DeSantis was fantastic as well. He was an acquisition in the offseason. We have him signed for 3 more years still. He was point per game. Very fantastic player to bring in. Lindell had a couple of big goals in that finals. He had 19 points. Clancy with 18. Like, our top 6 was fantastic. And then Drake was actually really good on that third line, because I think he was the third liner. Pavelski was fantastic in his first ever playoffs. He wins the cup in his rookie season. Same with Antilla and Patrick winning the cup in their first season. Mike Modano, only 8 points, and also for some reason the game stripped him of his captaincy and made Lundell the captain, so he didn't get that cup, which is what I was wanting to see, but whatever. Soleil's 7 points, a lot of goals down that stretch actually. Holwig 7 points, Helmer 6 points, Legger 6 points. Everybody on this team was a plus, I think, as well. Yeah, everybody on this team was plus except for Ewan, who was an even 0. Goalie-wise, Jaguar was fantastic, and he probably would have won the Conn Smythe if it wasn't for Wong, because he was fantastic with a 2.25 and a 927. Okay, so let's get the last bit of this season done so we can see who wins the awards. I'm curious on the awards, and then that'll be it. I know Kozlov's probably going to win a lot for Winnipeg, but we are Stanley Cup champions, and the Colorado Eagles are going to win the AHL. So finally getting that second Stanley Cup win is huge though for us, because we've been having a lot of ups and downs as of the last like 5 seasons, but to finally get it, I am very impressed with this team. So let's get into those awards. So Stanley Cup champions, your Dallas Stars. The previous seasons before this was Detroit, who we knocked out. New York Islanders, New Jersey, and Finland. Okay. Winnipeg wins the President's Trophy. We knocked them out as well. And it was us and Tampa in the finals. Kozlov will win the Art Ross. He will also win the Hart. Humphreys will win the James Norris. We could have signed him in free agency, but we didn't. Victor Kozlov also wins the Lady Byng, so that's his 3rd award. Cato will win the Calder. Wong wins the Conn Smythe. Nice to see that. I forget who won when we won the cup in the first time around. Osgood wins the Vezina. We knocked Howard out of the playoffs. He also wins the Jennings. Cole wins the Masterton. Lysak wins the Adams. Phaneuf wins the Selke. Kozlov wins the Lindsay and the Worshard. Jeez. Okay. And let's take a look at the AHL quickly. Ted Donato. Okay. Parks won an award down there for us as the most outstanding rookie player, so I wonder how he did. Marty Turco also wins the award for the AHL for the Colorado Eagles. He actually won the Calder Cup down there, and we traded him away. I wonder if we would have kept him as a backup, but we've still won the cup or not. But that's kind of interesting. So there's the awards, and I think that's it for this episode. Let me just show you guys quickly the draft class and our progress reports. And yeah, then you guys can let me know for the draft what we want to go after and stuff like that. So draft class wise, let's see what's available. We're picking last. That's not Mark Recchi, right? No, Michael Recchi, okay. But we're picking last in the first round, which means we could go for... this guy might be a low leap, but I don't think we're going to be able to get him. He might just go before our spot. There's also Black, Richard. So there's some decent players, it looks like. Okay, and now let's quickly take a look at those progress reports, see if we got any good development coming on from our young guys, because we did have 3 young guys in the lineup this year. Let's go by modified. So, green-wise, McCardle's up to a 78. He could be a 4th liner this year. He played good in the AHL. Patrick's up to an 83. That's good to see. Anybody else? Pavelski up by 7, up to an 82. Still had a really good first season for him. Very impressed. I think he's going to be a future Norris winner. At least I hope. Anybody else? Nobody else. Wait, Antilla? Where did I see Antilla? Did he not grow at all? Clancy's up by 7 as well, up to an 84. Where's Antilla? Oh, I might have put Antilla in the minors. Medano dropped off a lot, but he's probably going to retire as a cup champion, which is nice to see if that happens. Riley grew a lot in the system. That's good. Markstrom's growing a lot. Yeah, we're getting some good growth in the system, which is nice to see. Antilla's up to an 81 after a 20-goal rookie season. Nice to see that. Okay, we're getting some good growth in the system. Goalie-wise, how is DePenta? DePenta's still a 79, and he didn't grow at all. So one thing we could upgrade from DePenta and just keep Jaguar as our goalie, because he was fantastic in the playoffs, and you need to have a good playoff goalie to win in this league, it seems like. Or not a really good overall one, like a solid overall. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Dallas Stars franchise mode. So in next episode, we will take it to the offseason where we look to kind of maintain our status as Stanley Cup champions. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.